This episode is brought to you by Piercings by B. If you're going to be in the Bakersfield, California area and are looking to get professionally pierced in a medically sterile environment, please contact B on Instagram at piercing_B to schedule an appointment today. Warning for underage listeners. This is an adult-oriented podcast. There will be frequent references to kink, sex, crude language, and various other grotesqueries. If you're under 18 and looking for answers and upfront advice about sex, please visit scarletteen.com. Also, for the dude bro listeners out there, this is nerdy shit. Go away.
Welcome to the Gotham Press Podcast.
This is a verbal orgy about anything like the Grafenberg spot,
The difference between Star Trek and Star Wars.
the finer points of throwing a pair of floggers, and just whatever the hell we find to talk about.
That said, if you have a desire to learn these and many more kinktastic nerdgasms, stay tuned.
Gothamites, we return. Sadly with Greedy.
Son of a bitch.
I wasn't going to call you that, Greedy, but if you want to call yourself that.
Yeah, okay.
Hi, Greedy. How you been?
Hi, awesome. I'm alive and kicking. How are you?
I'm okay, but I keep hearing this giggle to the side, and I'm not quite sure what that is. Wait, is that a bee?
Must be.
Must be.
Must be.
I'm a bee.
Really?
JK, I'm a wasp.
Wow.
Oh my god. The memes that I have created about wasps.
Okay. So
Honeybees, they fly around pollinating, they make honey, they're kind to you. Bumblebees, they fly around pollinating things, they don't mess with you, they're cool. Wasps, those little fucks are from hell and they will kill you just for the sake of killing you.
they like to kill. They like to watch you bleed or puff up if you're allergic.
Yeah, I puff up.
So you're like Macaulay Culkin in My Girl?
Don't.
Yeah, minus the anaphylaxia.
What'd you say, B?
My heart.
Oh,
Don't.
I didn't.
Don't worry, the dog lived, okay?
Here's the thing, B. I don't know what your background is as far as movies. I don't know what you've seen and what you enjoy.
Yeah, I've seen the first and second My Girl.
I don't think I ever saw the second
There was a
one.
second?
There
Yeah.
was a second one. It's not that good because she
Usually
gets
most
her ears
sequels.
pierced with a gun. Yeah.
With a gun?
Yeah, back then they were doing ear piercings with a piercing gun.
Oh, I was thinking like a 22.
Yeah.
God.
Why would you do this?
She got no. It could be she was running and she got shot.
That's a hell of a shot.
Tiny Willet. Ooh, BB gun.
You'll shoot your eye out.
Ah.
You'll shoot your ear out.
Yeah.
Hi, B. Welcome to the podcast.
Hi.
Hey, B. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a dick.
To who?
Picture it didn't happen.
Well, anybody who'll let me be. And then, the occasional fella who won't behave himself.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Some of them do it on purpose, and then some of them,
So, B, are you telling us that you're on the left side of the slash?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, here's my struggle. Is it for a female? Is it pronounced dom or dame?
Yes.
It depends on who you ask.
Okay, because I get both all the time. I'm like, dummy, dummy, dumbing up the dummy dumb.
I find that it's only people that are especially pissy that get irritated about how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
My mistress, she actually says it both ways. So she knows people. I know people that claim it's one way. Others claim it's the other way. She just doesn't give a shit. I mean, she's going to do what she feels is right for her. So do what's right for you.
Yeah,
You just have people call you ma'am.
yeah.
There you go.
Well,
Actually, no, there is a ma'am.
maybe not ma'am.
Yeah.
Miss B.
There you go.
Ha, like my mistress. MZ.
Ms.
B.
Greedy?
Yeah.
I'm not even going to ask you this time. I'm going to do it myself.
Where can we be found, Captain?
Let's see if I fuck up this time as well.
Okay, let's see. Facebook.
Gotham Press Podcast.
What was that?
Gotham Press Podcast.
FetLife.
The Gotham Press.
Twitter.
Gotham Press Pod.
BD Assembler.
Gotham Press Podcast.
YouTube.
Just search for Gotham Press Podcast.
Podcatchers.
Any of them.
Discord.
Search for Gotham Press Podcast.
That's 7. Are we missing any?
Podbean?
That's a
That's a
podcatcher.
What
podcatcher.
does it say?
That's a podcatcher.
Because
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
the.
Yeah.
Because I has the.
Well,
Podbean.
there's a bunch of different podcatchers like Podbean. Use Podcast Addict.
iTunes.
iTunes. Are we missing anything?
I keep saying I'm going to set up a SoundCloud, but keep forgetting. Oh,
All right,
Greedy.
so after we get done recording today, we are going to set up the SoundCloud.
Hey, Greedy.
Yes.
No, you know what we're going to do after we record today?
What?
Do we have a Patreon yet? As you promised last episode?
Stunned silence. Everyone is shocked. None more shocked than I.
Not even the doc?
Not even the doc. Okay, so 2 things after the podcast.
Listeners, let's see if this happens. Exactly what I said last time. Didn't you set a reminder for yourself on your phone last time too?
I did.
Did that reminder go off?
It did.
It doesn't mean it works.
I see.
I too have to write things down.
So B, black or white?
Ooh. See, I feel like everybody picks black, so I'm gonna go for white this time.
Okay.
And as B listens, you already know the rules.
Oh fuck, do I?
Do you know how to play Cards Against Humanity?
Yeah.
Okay, so write a response.
The white cards are the responses.
Oh, write a response.
Okay,
Like,
so
Greedy loves blank, and your card will be the response.
no, let's actually give her the black card that was created on the last
Oh
podcast.
no,
Yeah.
don't want it.
Yeah,
Do
come on.
not want.
Okay, so
Do want.
the previous guest chose black, and she wrote one that has already got some likes, and neither of us really care for it, but
The listeners
apparently
do.
a lot of the listeners do. How did that one go?
I caught
Sugar's girl,
Sugar's girl
caught.
Greedy and Awesome doing blank in the shower.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
So, write a response to that. Let's see where her mind goes.
You don't have to do it immediately. You have the whole podcast.
Okay, I'm
Got plenty
gonna
of time.
ponder that a little bit because. Ooh, what would you guys be doing in the shower together? Ooh.
No, nothing. Nothing.
There
faucet.
exactly is the issue, because we wouldn't be caught in the shower. We wouldn't.
I
in
wouldn't
the
be
shower.
doing anything in the shower with you.
I wouldn't be in the shower with you.
There you go.
I respect you. I've heard you many a time in your bedroom with whatever fine lady you have over at the time, and I must say, hats off to your efforts. Okay. That
you.
said, I don't want to be the fruits of those efforts
I don't want you to be either.
What
to
if
not
it's a
being in the
plumbing
shower
issue?
together.
What's that?
What if it's a plumbing issue that requires 2 gents? The faucet is broken. You're both in the shower.
Okay.
No.
Awesome. Of
No.
the two of us.
Stop it.
Of the two
Stop
of us.
it. Whatever you're going, stop it.
Which one of us would be sent to fix a plumbing issue?
You.
You're right. And that is because,
You're a handyman?
among other things, you are not.
I
If
am
there were
not.
a computer issue, I would send them to you, because I don't know jack shit about computers. But you are a freaking electronic god.
Well, being a god is difficult sometimes.
I know.
Right?
Not really, though. It's like, the day is so hard. Servants
Keeping
do this.
the mortals in check. Making sure that they don't kill each other or that they kill each other
Yeah, one of those.
efficiently.
Hey, so we have a winner for the Flogger giveaway.
We did have a winner.
Yeah, who was it that won?
It was our former guest, Just the Dark Star.
Oh,
Dark Star, hope you're enjoying that.
I think she's going to enjoy it.
I look
Or-
forward to seeing her use it.
She
Possibly.
and whoever she's with are going to enjoy it.
True. B, you entered the contest as well, didn't you?
Yeah, at the very last second, like the last day.
Yeah, she got in. She got in the day before we did the drawing.
B, how heartbroken were you over losing that flogger?
I was pretty sad, but I'm glad that it went to somebody who will use it very, very well.
I am too.
I'm happy.
So am I. Sadly, I help on this podcast so I can get it myself.
Unfortunately, I can't use two-handed weapons. I can only, I use one-handed.
Well, you say that now, but after enough time, you're going to build up that strength.
Yeah, I don't know. I like to be able to use one hand for magic, and then the other hand is my melee weapon. And anyways,
So
She's a gamer.
she is. That sounds like some freaking Skyrim or Elder Scrolls type stuff.
I mean, maybe.
Do you play?
Maybe I'm kind of pissed off at Bethesda right now because I can't download any freaking mods and I'm trying to get this house. And I really want it.
I'm guessing you play on PC?
No, Xbox One.
Oh.
Yeah. I've been thinking about PC though.
Xbox.
That's like,
Go Team Venture. Hey, if you're cool with it, you want to give a shout out of what your screen name is, or not?
Your gamer tag.
Your gamer tag.
Oh my. For Skyrim?
For Xbox.
For Xbox?
Just talking about
it's under my boyfriend's, my beloved's name. Yeah,
See.
because it's not. I don't do like the Elder Scrolls Online or anything like that. Although I
Right.
kind of want to, just to like see.
Have you ever played it before?
No.
I played it. It's a good effort, but it's not that great of a game.
Yeah, I like mods and the beautification and the weather and the all that stuff.
All the
I know
extra stuff you
can't do
can
that.
fuck around with is great.
Yeah. The next one, I'm hoping they have creation mode like they do in Fallout 4.
I mean, they could. We'll
I
see.
hope so. I want to build a castle.
You want to have that super huge castle that has all the monsters?
With a sex dungeon? Yes.
With if they put a mod in for that to just have a sex dungeon in the castle.
I'm with it. My beloved actually, so he does a lot of building in Fallout 4. He actually built me a sex dungeon in one of his houses in Fallout 4. He's got like the
Nice.
stocks and he's got like all these canes up against the wall and like an ashtray with a lit cigarette in it, and oh, it's so good.
Nice.
I want to see this.
I'll have to take a recording of it.
Please do.
Yeah, it's so good.
Where might you be able to post that for the public to see?
Oh fuck. I don't know. Maybe I might put it on Twitter.
Okay.
Maybe I'll tweet it.
Sweet.
Tweet out. Do you want to shout out to any of your social media? Get yourself some followers?
Well, my fet.
I say no pressure, of course. But
Yeah.
if you want.
I mean, I'm a social media whore, so you know what I mean. I love social media validation by all means. So fet is B_stings. Don't message me though. I'm not nice.
At least you're honest.
I'm not friendly. I don't want to see your pee unless it's in a cage. Twitter. I don't plug my Twitter very often. What is my Twitter?
That is a very good question. I even have you as a friend. I should look that up for you.
I don't think I do yet.
Do you even use Twitter, Gritty?
Not really.
That's why.
I've got a total of 2 friends on Twitter.
You have friends?
I don't have very many.
Well, I really
followers
haven't
on
met
Twitter.
either of them, but that's beside the point.
My content on Twitter is not that great. It's mostly me complaining and then just retweeting pro doms because
Here we go. B, the B spot. The letter B, the letter B spot.
Okay, so I have to ask, why?
the B spot. It's because it's easier to find than the G spot.
Love it.
And I have a YouTube under the same name. It's kind of terrible. So
Oh, don't worry. After this, all the listeners, all the internet will come to your social media and they will clamor. They will beg for more. B.
thanks. I hate it.
I want to find the B spot. Teach me to find the B spot.
You use a come hither motion?
Isn't that the G spot?
But also,
Okay, yeah.
That's how I do
come
it
hither,
anyway.
yeah.
You come hither to my B spot.
Come hither. So, Greedy,
Yo.
do we have an idea for our next contest yet?
Well, I'm going to be collabing with a toy maker in the very near future. Hopefully, they'll actually be able to make it over today. So we will release that, if all goes well, next podcast.
Okay.
We'll talk.
Okay, we'll talk.
In the darker news, we lost a couple of people, one of which I actually cared about, the other I don't, but I know that other listeners will. Keith Flint, frontman for The Prodigy, he died of a stroke at age 49.
Oh, it was the stroke that killed him?
Yeah.
Also, it was just that he died. They didn't actually say what killed him.
I went through 7 different stories before I found it, so...
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Usually how it goes.
Yeah, the dude had a massive stroke and went quietly. So, Godspeed to you, bud. Thank you for the music. It was a hell of a lot of fun. Another one, Luke Perry. I recognized the name, but had to do some research to find him. I never really watched 90210, and what was the other show he's on?
The most current one was
Riverdale.
Thank you.
Yeah. Never really watched that either, but...
Man, they made Jughead not care about burgers, which is just fucking insane.
Yeah. Well, he left us at the age of 52, so, again...
He was only 52?
52.
Wow.
Yeah.
Still way too young.
He looked like he was 70, though. I mean...
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you have those stars that live the life a little too hard.
Yeah, comparatively, Keith Flint versus Luke Perry. Keith Flint looked like he was 40. Luke Perry looked like he was 70. And they were only 3 years apart.
Yikes.
I don't know. Either way, rest in peace, and may you entertain each other and the masses up there, wherever up there may be. What the hell did you put in there?
And what?
I didn't.
Oh, so today I was going to grab some food while I was at work, and I did a very rare thing. I listened to the radio.
Oh, geez, this is what you were talking about?
This is what I was talking about. And in that maybe 10 minutes of me listening to the radio, there was a morning show on. And they were talking about a story out of, I don't remember where. But the point of the story was a millennial issue.
Okay.
We have so many.
We do. This millennial issue was that the daughter, who was 29, still living at home with mom and dad, was upset because her mother would not give her a ride to yoga. And so she took her cell phone and chucked it at her mother's head, causing it to crack her skull a little bit. Not deathly, but lots of bleeding. Cops were called. Not only were cops called, obviously mom had to go to the hospital. The child has to go to court for this, right? Here's my big problem. The parents, both the mother and the father, wrote to the judge to say, please don't judge her too harshly. She's really good, and she would never do this again.
Obviously, she's really good. She threw a cell phone at your fucking head, you stupid woman.
For not giving her a ride to yoga.
How old was this child?
29.
She really needed that yoga sesh.
When you started saying this, I had pictured a 12-year-old, a 15-year-old, somewhere in the teenage angst years, but 29?
29.
That's
Far too old to be living at home still.
failure to launch.
Very much failure to launch.
Christ almighty, what the fuck?
I don't know.
I mean, even living at home, get your own car.
Right?
Drive your
29
own self.
goddamn years old?
Take an Uber.
Take a bus for fuck's sake.
Seriously?
Like,
Call a friend.
What town was this in?
I don't remember, to be honest.
Oh,
But it's all horrible.
little girl, 29-year-old little girl. Because you obviously are not a woman. You don't act like an adult. I hope you enjoy prison. I really, really do. May they have the yoga classes you so longingly crave. I'm not going to say another word to her. Damn you. That's just so fucked up.
It really is.
Mother. Oh, I need to look something up real quick.
Oh no, listeners, he's got the phone.
He's
Well,
got
you
the Google
talked about
machine.
you talked about assaulting mothers, and
Why would that spark a thought in your head?
because when I was in elementary school, my third grade teacher was just a fucking goddess. I mean, she was loved by everybody. She was
Okay, that went a totally
wonderful-
different way than I thought you were going to go.
Oh no. It loops back around. She was an absolutely wonderful woman.
Okay.
And she died an absolutely wonderful woman. I'm not saying her sainthood should have been taken away, but the manner in which she died was the most brutal thing I've ever heard of. Her son stabbed her 47 times.
Jeez.
The fuck?
Yep,
Wait, was that here?
that was here.
Oh, I heard about. Didn't he like?
I have no
shit
idea.
for
I wasn't here at the
parole or
time.
Something.
Yeah.
No, this came back up like recently.
It
Didn't
did come back up recently. 2001, she was killed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was in first grade.
Yeah, her
The
douchebag
age
of
it
a son.
hurts. I'm sorry, Greedy. What were you saying?
Her douchebag of a son was in court last December, and he's trying to get early parole for murdering his mother. He blamed it on steroids, roid rage.
How old was he at the time?
He was 16.
Okay, you can get steroids at 16.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I
you
know
can
it's
practice
it's
shit
not
at
a good
16.
reason, but I was just trying to think.
Yeah, anabolic steroids. I mean, the jury's out on it. You know, don't fuck with your body, but come on. The story didn't make any sense when he claimed it. It was a bunch of bullshit then, and it's still a bunch of bullshit. But he's trying to convince everybody that he found Jesus and he wants early parole because he found Jesus, and he's been a model inmate and all this other bullshit. He's set for parole in 2023, but I think that's about 50 years early.
Yeah.
Just a tad bit.
If you stab your mother, what was it, 47 times?
47 times.
You don't.
Oh,
you don't
correction,
get
he was 15 at the time.
That doesn't make it better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get out for that. No.
That's like, wow.
He was on the
this-
JV football team.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
No, that still doesn't make it better.
No.
I'm thinking is, and this is going to sound worse, is that another millennial issue?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is.
Anyway, moving on from that sort horrible thing.
Yeah. Let's get to something a little more magical.
A little more sexy.
Ooh.
Yes,
Blood
sexy.
sugar baby.
Oh
Sick
my.
magic. Wait, that's how the song goes, right?
That is,
I'm really
yeah.
terrible. Yeah.
You know, for misquoting it, you quoted it pretty well.
I'm terrible.
I believe we were talking about sex magic on the last episode, weren't we, Greedy?
We were, and I mentioned that I don't have any fucking idea what it is. For the audience, I have not looked it up. I wanted to be completely surprised by whatever comes out of your mouth today.
Phrasing.
And maybe when
Right?
it goes in. Oh.
Oh my.
Well, this is getting hot. So immediately after the episode aired, like a few hours after it was put up, we get an email.
Was it that quickly?
Podcast@gmail.com from Miss B here.
That's what we missed. The email.
Oh yeah, huh?
GothamPressPodcast@gmail.com.
8. So yeah, we get an email from Miss B here saying, "Hey, I'll tell you guys all about sex magic." So, without further ado, what the hell is sex magic?
So, sex magic, to sum it up, is basically the idea that you can manifest your reality by harnessing sexual energy, particularly through orgasm. So, for example, your typical, and okay, by the way, any listeners who don't believe in witchcraft or anything like that, we're not talking to you, okay? Don't want to hear it. Anyways, so say your typical practitioner may do a ritual or a spell or, whatever they'd like to call it. Well, sex magic is basically, that's your spell, is the sex. And your orgasm is the completion of the ritual or the spell.
So if you don't reach orgasm, then the spell is unsuccessful?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
And it doesn't just apply to I'm diddling doodlies with somebody and only one of us has an orgasm. You know what I mean? Ideally, you both have an orgasm at the same time, and that's where you're.
That's where the magic comes from.
That's where the magic comes in. But you can also do it solo. Masturbation. It can happen through gay sex, any spectrum of genders. The idea is, though, to have simultaneous orgasms, unless you're doing it and your partner doesn't know that you're doing it. But I have a thing about consent. So
consent is important.
Your partner should probably know that you're doing a spell while you're bumping uglies.
So, for some reason, all I'm thinking of is what's the name of the fucking movie?
Deadpool?
No, the Halloween movie.
Headless Horseman?
No.
Ernest Scared Stupid?
No, the one with Bette Midler.
Halloween? Oh wait,
Hocus Pocus.
Thank
Hocus
you.
Pocus.
Hocus
That's
Pocus. Where you're setting the mood, you start playing. I'll put a spell on you.
Ooh. Ooh.
Man, get the blood flowing.
Because, in every culture and every belief system, sex has some sort of spiritual significance, whether it be your virginity being sacred, which it's or Kama Sutra and all of that stuff. Sex is a very spiritual experience, so for it to be integrated into magic, which you'll hear in philosophies like Thelema, which is I butcher his first name every time, Aleister Crowley. Mm-hmm. That was his big thing was sex magic because he's a freak or whatever.
The most I know about Crowley is Supernatural.
Yeah, don't pay attention to TV. Yeah. But that was Crowley's big thing, which Anton LaVey took a lot of stuff from Crowley. But LaVeyan Satanism uses a lot of sexual, because I guess sex and the devil kind of go together or whatever, even though LaVeyan Satanism is an atheistic thing. But that's a whole another topic.
So, you and me and the devil makes 3 tonight?
Ooh.
You and me and the devil makes 3.
Ooh, yes. The thing that I particularly like about Anton LaVey's version of sex magic is the melodrama.
There's melodrama?
Melodrama.
And sex?
Yes. Because it's very, you know how, you like to set the mood and have an atmosphere for you, when you're about to do the doodly. That's melodrama. That can be very much its own foreplay. And, with the LaVeyan thing, his thing was, light candles and pentagram on the floor. I would totally fuck in the middle of a pentagram. Oh, talk about magic. Ooh.
Pretty, you're giving me a look. Why are you giving me a look?
I'm suddenly thinking of setting up for this week's date night in a different manner.
Oh, my.
My mistress is Green Witch, so yeah,
I was not aware of that.
Well, she is.
Okay, good
now
deal.
You are aware, and now Listenerland is aware.
So since she's a Green Witch, flowers and obviously candles, because candles are just that's my personal jam. But
yeah, she digs candles too. So this is gonna happen. Yeah,
that's hot.
Greedy. We have quite a few supernatural type folks in our community.
Yes, we do.
We should have an episode dedicated to them at some point.
I'm down.
Actually, what we'll do is we'll just invite a bunch of them over. They'll talk. We'll just kind of, be captivated.
Okay.
I like it. Listenerland, listen for that in the future.
They might put a spell on you.
That's a possibility. That's a thing that can happen.
Don't scare the listeners yet.
So let's go back to the sex magic. Are you a practitioner of it?
I haven't. I've utilized it once.
Okay.
My beloved and I have talked about it, and anything that I want to do sexually, he's like, yes, let's fucking do it. So he's with it. There was only one time that I really used it, and we didn't really make a whole thing. We didn't do like a whole ritual or anything like that. It was just kind of like, hey, I'm gonna come, and it's gonna do this thing. So
you told him in the middle of it?
I kind of just insinuated at the beginning, like, hey, let's dedicate our orgasms to this today. Because a lot of practitioners with experience don't need a whole lot. We don't really need candles. We don't really need herbs, but it helps.
It sets the mood.
Yeah, kind of the same concept of headspace. Mm-hmm. Sometimes there's things that you do that make you feel, oh, okay, now I am this. This is what's happening. So we didn't really do all of that, but we did discuss like, hey, let's dedicate this mutual orgasm, because usually we do come at the same time. It's great. So yeah, that's pretty much the only time we've really used it, because most of the time we just get so excited and we just,
Hump like rabbits.
Yeah, that's a thing. Twist it up like a pretzel. I'm still in pain.
Now, you've told me this a couple times. What position did he try to have you in?
Okay, so I was on my back.
Okay.
And I had like one leg extended, and then the other leg, you know how like you have your partner's legs like on your chest, kind of. Well, one leg was extended, so I was kind of doing the splits upside down on his penis.
Okay.
And I don't know if you know this, but big girls don't really bend that way. So, yeah.
Greedy, from this angle, I can't see under the table. It looks like you're trying to masturbate.
No, I'm not. My hands are both right here. No, I'm just kind of curious. You really aren't a big girl, though.
Well, I'm kind of squishy.
Okay.
I'm not like.
You're not super flexible at this point.
Yeah, I'm not athletic by any means. Yeah.
But still fucking amazing looking.
Oh.
Yes, Greedy?
Gosh.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, shucks, guys.
And cute to boot. See, kids? Well, they don't see, but you hear.
No, they don't see.
They will, though, once they go to the B spot.
Oh, yeah.
On YouTube.
The B spot on YouTube. Yeah, do that.
It's pretty terrible. It's pretty cringe.
Well, I checked out a couple of your videos. I mean, they're not bad. I mean, yeah, there's a few things you could do differently to improve, but for the technology you've got, for the skill level you're at, that's pretty fucking good.
Speaking of skill level, B, how long have you been in the kink world?
Not very long, actually. I just came into this community, maybe November-ish?
Okay.
I think that's about right.
Yeah, like November-ish. It was like right after Halloween, I feel.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been here very long, so now that I'm on the podcast, I feel like one of the cool kids. I'm part of the club now. But yeah, I haven't been around for very long. Though I did kind of discover my dom tendencies like years ago. I just haven't been able to put them into practice because it seems like everybody who wants to be dominated also wants to fuck, and I don't want to touch your pee-pee,
So not into touching the pee-pee?
No, unless I'm putting a cage on it or putting needles in it.
Oh my.
Yeah. Or,
So, if it's not too personal, what is your sexual orientation?
Straight, cis-het, whatever, yeah.
I was just going to say, are you like asexual or?
I'm kind of figuring that out. As far as I can tell about myself, I would be considered a demisexual, which means that I'm not completely asexual, but I don't have very much sexual desire.
Okay.
It takes a lot for me to want to have sex, and it has to be a very specific person. And other than that, I'm like, ew.
I just imagine some guy or a girl, not judging, comes up, hey baby, you're just like, oh, that's cute. You think you can get me?
Right? It's precious. You've seen my screenshots.
Have I?
Yeah, you have, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I have.
I'm assuming you're talking about the F word media.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those.
I don't think I have seen that.
Oh my god, they're hilarious.
Oh,
you need to go into her profile and just peruse for a while. She's got a whole album set up to these. It's beautiful how you shoot them down.
And it's a lot of people seem to have a problem with it, and it's surprising the number of women who are like, "Oh, putting these men on blast and blah blah blah." And it's like, well, I'm kind of tired of putting up with their shit. So I figure if I make an example of them, maybe they'll stop doing that, which hasn't worked really so far.
No, but it's entertaining.
Yeah.
So thank you. I enjoy it.
Yeah, what I found a lot of times on FET from the women I've spoken with, guys on FET are stupid.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey guys, to everybody listening, don't be a fucking douche, okay? If you wouldn't say it to your mother, and for some of you that might say it to your mother, please don't.
What the fuck?
Well, the problem with that, Greedy, is there are a lot of things I want to say to the women on FET that I would definitely not say to my mother.
No, this is the other F word, social media.
That word.
Yeah. I mean, even FET, though, I don't really like being approached with the whole, like, oh, yeah, I would stick my face in your asshole and,
Oh my
you
god.
know.
This is one of those areas that I can relate. Not that I get a whole lot of, oh my god, I want to stick my asshole in your face and all that. No, but I have a second profile set up on FET, a sock puppet.
Yeah.
Puppet. The name is Money. Just Money.
Yeah.
There's no special characters, no misspelling, no nothing, just capital M, Money.
Yeah.
And without fail, at least 2 or 3 times a week, I get unsolicited requests for, money in exchange for dirty pics or whatever. And I have it explicitly written on the profile. Hey, this is not a real account. Don't approach me. I'm not looking for any sort of stuff like sugar daddy or anything like that.
Oh, God. People.
I will give you financial advice if you want it. I'll try and help you, manage your own money. I don't want your money. I don't want to give you money. I'm not going to give anyone money. Don't ask.
Greedy.
And yet they do.
What you should do is when they come and ask for those dirty pics, you should send them a link to a video of like a mudslide or something.
That's good. Maybe I'll just start sending them pictures of the manatee. I sent you that, right?
I'm not sure.
I thought I tagged you in it, like on.
Don't get distracted.
No, but in the F Words Messenger service, I saw a couple of those same stories, and no, I didn't tag you in it. Damn.
Greedy. It's okay. We can do it later.
Anyway, so there's a girl out there that was getting a lot just like yourself, and she decided that she was going to get revenge and post an album like yours. So she starts sending them, like, they request pictures from her. So she sends them a picture, a drawn picture of a manatee, and a request for $25 to reply to that request.
Okay.
And these guys just automatically jump onto, why the fuck would I give you $25? You're not going to send me anything. And then she ups it, now send me $50 to reply. Now $100 to reply, and keeps on going, and these guys just lose their shit on her because she's refusing to give them anything for free. And if you want to do like porn, that's cool. No hard feelings there. But assholes out there, stop expecting shit for free, especially with people you don't know. That's
even
Here's my thing with that is, so obviously you can go and look up porn for free. You can get pictures for free. It's the fact that you came to me specifically for that picture. You want to see me specifically naked. Okay, pay up. Just saying.
See, I have a friend of mine. She stays on the opposite coast, and that's what she does. She is a cam girl.
Yeah.
She does her job. That's actually kind of how I met her. I actually met her through a chat site way back in the day. See, what happens is back in the day there was things called chat rooms. The people used to go on.
I'm not that young.
You're like 19.
You cute.
All right. But I actually met her via chat site, and after the fact, found out that she did cam work, and we've been friends. God, long time. Oh, I feel old again. Oh, it hurts. I've talked to her. Like I've given her money for stuff because guess what? I like porn, and I'm okay with this. Hell, I actually subscribe on was it OnlyFans?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the name of the site. I actually subscribe to a specific person because I'm like, I'm willing to put money towards getting the thing that I want.
Yeah.
So, people, if you like porn, if you want a specific type of porn, pay for it. Yes, you can go out to the internet and get anything you want out there, but is it really what you specifically want?
And see, even because porn doesn't really do anything for me, but there are a lot of pro doms that I follow that I'm like, I would like to see more of this because it's inspirational. And, for me, it's an educational thing. And if I had the money, because I'm the broke hoe right now, I would totally pay for that.
So, listeners, if you want to support a broke hoe,
the broke is the hoes. I'll send you my Cash App and my Venmo or whatever.
Can you get money on YouTube?
I don't think so. No. I am thinking about doing like a sort of like a premium Snap, except I wouldn't be posting nudes. I would just be posting like vague kink type stuff.
Okay. Well, speaking of kink, what are your kinks?
My kinks are so I'm kind of a sadist. Not so much that I like just like hurting the fuck out of somebody and like them not getting anything out of it, but I do
but
like
it's fun.
I know, but I also want them to be enjoying it.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
too. They and yeah.
Yeah, to some extent, you know what I mean. I also, hashtag make boys cry all 2019. But I'm kind of exploring right now. My Jimmy Jam is that electro play.
Oh yes.
Ooh, I'm feeling that. But Impact is great. I'm wanting to start dabbling in needle play because that looks so good.
Greedy, you know a bit about needle play, don't you?
Yeah, a little bit. Of course, I don't professionally pierce people.
Yeah,
This is true.
That's something that I feel like it just.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, and I don't mean to dissuade you from this this desire to do it. You don't think that it's going to possibly mess up your work or mess up your play to bring work home and make that your play? I mean, you do it at work all day, right?
Yeah, but I love doing it.
Okay.
So for work, it's more of I like to decorate people. I like to adorn people with shiny things, particularly quality jewelry, because I'm very particular about that, but that's a whole nother subject. And then bringing it into the kink world is more like I kind of just want to watch you squirm. Yeah, like something that I've really been wanting to do before, like one of our bigger events. I would love to do a set of corset piercings on somebody to rock for the evening.
Oh, heck yeah.
Like, I would love to do something like that.
I know a couple of people that will go for that.
Yeah.
I do too.
And it's not something
Probably
that they
the same
can wear
people.
for a long time, but definitely for the evening at least.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, former host.
A couple of them.
Oh, okay.
I know the one you're talking about.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm certain she would.
they would.
Sorry, yeah. There's actually at least one more mermaid up in Sacramento.
Oh yeah,
She would be
yeah.
down.
Mermaid would definitely. Well, see, Mermaid's a guest.
Yeah, true.
I am quite fond of her.
She's great.
Yeah. I think I only met her the one time, but I thought she was absolutely delightful.
She's supposed to be back. What, next month?
Yeah.
Good times, good times. So, listeners, something that I'm going to do for the next contest. I'm going to start it now, just so I can get in the habit of it.
What's that?
There's going to be a secret word. The secret word will be a random kink word with the definition. So when we actually get what we're giving away and we start that, you will need to listen for the secret word of the episode and then send it in. Now, you can also do this on any of the secret words. I'll keep track of them all.
Okay.
This episode's secret word is, as long as I can pronounce it,
Do you need some help?
Merenthophilia, sexual arousal from bondage.
Pretty sure everybody in the known world has that, but
Right, but do they know the actual term?
I didn't.
So there we go. Merenthophilia.
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 All right.
Looks right.
Yeah, merenthophilia.
Merenthophilia. Greedy,
Yeah.
I think we've reached our end.
I think we're about there.
What about you? Did you have anything else you wanted to add in? No is an acceptable answer.
Ms. Buzzy Bee, thank you very much for coming on. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you for having me.
We haven't had you yet.
Oh. Ooh. Leave the microphones on.
All right.
It's going to be magic.
Sex magic.
Just now realizing there's a penis above my head.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, from our last party.
That was a fun party.
Greedy even blew up the phallic bouncy balls.
Oh, that was a chore for a race that didn't even happen.
Oh, did it not?
No.
I was kind of disappointed. I was like, who's going to bounce on those? Because it had
I was excited too.
it had two, like one for your veg and one for your butthole.
Yeah, but
the way that one is set up, though, it's kind of...
yeah,
the
anatomically,
distance
there's
between
quite
the
a
two.
gap there.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking
I
is...
have quite a large taint for that.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking is maybe not both at the same time. Maybe you choose one or the other.
As you're bouncing, you change from one to the other.
You would have to be incredibly well lubed for that.
Well lubed and somewhat tight. To keep it in.
Tight? I think you would have to be warmed up, like very, very warmed up too.
Elastic.
Ew. Stop it.
Captain, you have any final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Thank you, B. It's been a pleasure having you. We want to have you again and again and again. Oh, sorry.
Do we have a white card?
We do.
B.
Do you want me to read it? Do you
Yeah,
want
why not?
Okay. So I just wrote down unclogging the pipes.
Oh. In our community, I'm sure that will be used in so many inappropriate ways.
Yep. That's going to be a good addition. People will hope they get that card.
Greedy will be the first, I'm sure.
So yeah, I think that'll about do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Once again, thank you, B. Greedy. You are an amazing individual. You know that?
Thank you. You are pretty fantastic yourself.
I do what I can.
You guys are great.
B,
Oh, thank you, B.
you're awesome. Thanks for coming on today.
You guys are my favorite podcasters.
Yay.
Thank you.
We're somebody's favorite.
Thank you also for the sex magic education. I do appreciate that.
Real quick, did you want to promote your sites one more time before you go?
Okay, so FET is B_stings. Twitter, follow me on Twitter because I need validation because I'm, whatever. Twitter was
B.
the B spot,
Correct.
but it's also Miss B Stings, isn't it?
Yes.
Miss_B_stings.
Correct.
Yeah, when you see a redhead, kind of looks like Chucky. That's me.
Ooh, B. Do you do cosplay?
I've attempted cosplay 1 year for Escape in San Bernardino. Anybody who's an EDM festival fan knows what Escape is. It's a Halloween-themed rave.
Okay.
I did a Dark Brotherhood armor cosplay.
Nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's still in the works, but that was a thing that I did.
Well, when you say it looks like Chucky, I don't think it is a crossplay Chucky as a mistress.
I considered doing a Poison Ivy type of look.
Ooh, nice.
Because I've been feeling that. I kind of like, there was a quote, he was really good in bed, flower bed, as mulch.
Oh.
That's something like that. I'm paraphrasing.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. That'll be Greedy's thing. He enjoys being out in the dirt.
I like boys in dirt. Rubbing dirt on boys' faces.
Nice.
Rub your nose in it. You're bad.
But no, Greedy, I'm pretty much done. As always, listeners, don't break your toys. If you do, they won't come back. Greedy, final thoughts from you?
I think this was a good one.
I agree.
I
B?
concur.
Any final thoughts from you?
Follow my social media. I need validation. Hashtag make boys cry 2819.
2819?
2019. 2819. Sorry, I'm not here. 2018 wasn't a good year, so I'm kind of stuck.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah, make boys cry 2019. But yeah.
And that hashtag will blow up all over the internet just because of B.
Yep. I hope
Hey,
so.
start a trend, make it work.
All right. Well, with that, listeners, thanks for hanging with us, and we are out.
Adios.